I haven't heard anybody talk about this, but I want to speak to the Muslim men. If your wife has vaginismus, I need you to hear this clearly. It's not about you. Her having vaginismus, her having, is because of religious shame. It's because of the shame that she was brought up in constantly as a little child, constantly being told, haram and astaghfirullah, and, constantly feeling that, she's being watched as well. It's not that she's rejecting you, right? She's not trying to be disrespectful, and it's not that she doesn't love you. Her body isn't saying no to you. Her body is saying no to the fear that she grew up in, right? And I want the men who have wives that have these conditions to understand that you weren't there when she was a little girl that was being shamed for her body, right? And you weren't there when the aunties made comments that made her, clamp up inside. We also got to understand that her having these conditions are because of her being brought up in that fear-based, shame-based, version of Islam, which honestly is so sad. As much love and compassion that is in Islam, well, she wasn't brought up with that. She was brought up with shame. So that taught her to sort of tighten the vaginal muscles and to protect herself. So now she just closed, right? And even though you might be expecting softness, you got to understand that her nervous system is still living in a childhood, right? In that childhood, even though she might be grown up, the way these things they manifest themselves in the body is honestly insane. So her having vaginismus is not a sex problem, it's a safety problem. And the thing is, you can't force safety. You can only create safety. So rather than you getting frustrated, be gentle, right? Instead of asking, why can't you do this? Maybe I'm just asking, suggestion here. Wouldn't it be better if you ask, you know, if you could help, like, how could you help me? How can I make you feel safe? Right? And maybe it is to, rather than rushing her body, wouldn't it make sense to slow down and be gentle?